got sound?
Yeah.
Got mic check?
Yeah, we're here.
Turn up my snare. Yep. Got sound effects going on. Sunday Progress Podcast. Me and short a couple of the members. Me, A1, myself, my boy Bowden. Got a guest in here today.
Yo.
My brother. People know who you are, gentlemen.
Raven Gregory, the laugh track of Arizona.
My boy Archie in here, AZ comedian. Him and Bowden been doing shit out here for many years. You know, talk to these dudes out here. Getting emotion on. Right over there, Bowden.
What's not on my mind? let's start it that way. What's not on my mind? Shit. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to the guests, man. We here, man. We got a lot going on. This has been a busy fucking week. A lot of shit happened. Got a comedy show later on, man. Y'all pull up. It's an all-white Memorial Day weekend. All blanco.
What's the over and under, and how many people gonna show up now?
First of all, they have to be 18.
They have to be 18.
They have to be 18. All white party.
Better not bring your kids.
Don't bring your kids. It's an all-white party lineup. And your comedians is me, Roby Road, Seth Livington, 5034 West Greenway Road, Glendale, Arizona. It is free. It starts at 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Free event. I have to emphasize free. Wear white.
99. Wear
white. If you don't have white, just fucking come.
Just gotta not come.
You know, nigga, it's always a nigga, one or two niggas that don't fucking follow our tire.
Get it?
They don't get it. We got some dope topics. We got our special guest Raven in the building.
I'm one of those too, Bowden, just to go out there. I definitely gonna have on white and some other colors.
So some people just broke. They just don't have enough money, or they fat. Fat people don't like to wear all white. We make too much Stay Puft Marshmallow jokes about them motherfuckers.
Michelin Man.
Yep, there you go. That's the one.
Kick it off, buddy. What you want to start with these crazy antics online?
Mm-hmm.
Get a little loopy with y'all, get a little squiggly. Mm-hmm. A couple fights came on last night. Bunch of bullshit. A lot of funny shape motherfuckers was on that fight last night too. That no neck Jay. That Diddy Titty dude, man. I'm like, these guys are like horrible, bro. Like, you guys are being fucking made a mockery of. It's not because we have like weight on you and nothing like that, because I ain't got nothing against that. It's just y'all, they making fun of y'all, bro. But y'all getting a check. We just sell ourselves short, you know. Adrian Broner. But the person I want to talk about is Ray J. Ray J and motherfucking Super Fire Hot. Super Fire Hot is a nigga that been rapping, doing bullshit raps. Where a lot of comedians got a buzz. Beat Ray J ass last night on that fucking fight. Knotted him up. So your ass
What?
knotted up on that stage.
What?
Niggas up, man. What's happening? I can't believe he got knotted up like that, bro. I don't think I could go on one of them fights and embarrass myself. But would you go in there and do one of them fights? You think you could do that?
I'm gonna let Raven go first. Ray, what you think?
Is that one of the battle rap things, man? I'm so out of the loop on.
No, so there's celebrities that's doing fights now, right?
Uh-huh.
And what they do, they put it on YouTube or what have you, and they're doing fights.
Mm-hmm.
So, prime example, Krishan, which is Blueface baby mom, had allegedly she did a boxing celebrity fight a couple of weeks ago. Blueface did one as well. And they're going live on the local YouTube or whatever. They just signed a whatever endorsement for whatever matter, and they're going with fights. Charleston White did it with the Island Boy last year sometime. So it's kind of like the celebrity. Remember the celebrity death matches that played on shit? So this isn't real human form.
Now, do these people actually have legitimate beef with each other and they fight in?
Absolutely not. But
no, so it's not like Biggie Smalls versus
Hell
Tupac.
no.
We would have saved we would have saved the rap game back then.
Hell no.
We could just...
So what you think? What you think about it? How you feel about it though?
It was like a comedy thing, like a comedian and pack up or fight one of the comedians.
So this
y'all do it.
So this is my question, Darren.
Huh?
What two?
We got y'all no names.
First of all, no. We do. We're gonna start off with two profile high comedians would you like to see do a celebrity fight, and then what two local comedians you would like to see do it?
Oh shit! You know what local comedians I'd love to see fight? That Raven Gregory and Charlie Mack guy. I'm sure they would get on famously on the stage, and Raven would whoop that nigga's ass. There you go. I think that would be an amazing. Why do you think I've been going to the gym for 5 hours a day for the last 3 years? I've been training for that fight. That's the only problem with that shit. I feel like if they're gonna do it, they got money. They already got their pride and their ego. Let there actually be some kind of beef that they can squash at the end of it. You know, sometimes you just gotta get into a fight, and then it's like, oh shit, things all good. Like Mike Dapper and Mondo Man got some shit. They had beef for fucking years, and they got into a squabble, and it was over. That was the end of the fucking beef. I think there's something pure about that shit, you know, versus nowadays niggas like shooting people.
So what two upscale comedians in the field you like to see?
I would love to
gloves
see.
on.
I would love to see Dave Chappelle and Ricky Gervais.
Okay.
Okay, that's
an interesting fucking fight.
quite interesting.
Interesting fight. He'd have to use his intellect.
I don't know all the local comedian scenes, but a couple of them I have come across that I've heard things that are not too good about. I like to see them get beat up for sure. But since he on the pod, fuck, I want to see Raven get down with gang. I don't even know who he is, but hey, there's smoke, there's a fire. And the two celebrities I'm picking would have been Kevin Hart and Cat
Ooh, that would have
Williams.
been
Been
nice.
lit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That would have been nice.
That'd be lit.
Although that roast was fucking beautiful. That was one of the most beautiful I didn't watch any of the rest of it. Like I hear everybody talking about the shit, like so and so said something racist.
Okay.
So you talking about that tag
So then
Cat
Raven,
Williams, right?
Raven. Did you see any of it?
I just saw the Cat Williams.
That was only that's only set you've seen in.
That's the
You
only
haven't
part.
watched it yet?
Nah, man. I have a problem watching roast. Something about roast. There's a disconnect that just I don't know. It just fucking throws me off whenever I watch it. It's like when you're doing a roast with your friends and family and everybody knows each other. There's something like personal, something genuine about it. Like there's real love. Nobody talks shit about nobody they don't fucking love. But when you see it on like a big platform and shit, I don't know, man. It just doesn't connect with me.
I got a question for you. I think I asked Bone this question too. I personally think that, you know, it's comedy. Everyone says it's comedy. Everyone in your lane, you two share says it's comedy. You can't take it personally. When we get to talking about you like fucking my wife, and talking about my deceased ex-husband or ex-wife, in my case, my husband for sure. I think they was crossing lines, bro. I even think it's personally when they talk about certain disabilities and shit like that. That's more of a personal thing with me and my family, though. But I definitely think they be crossing lines, bro. Funny is funny. Like you said, it hit different. Even when your homies making jokes about getting your girl versus a complete fucking stranger. It's not comedy, but I just think there needs to be lines drawn. What do you think about that?
I mean, again, it's one of those things. Like, especially if you're a comedian, it's fucking hard to say what you can make fun of and what you can't make fun of. Like, in reality, everything should be up for grabs. Because you have to find, in this life, you have to find levity in fucking everything. My wife died. It took years for me to fucking be able to make jokes about that shit. But when my friend made a joke about it, he was like, he's happy she's dead. Because she used to drive me fucking crazy. I took that shit personally. I never talked to him again. But in hindsight, I sit there and I'm just like, nah, man, you live long enough in this world, you realize how fleeting everything fucking is. And if you can't find the levity in it, you know, you take yourself too seriously. But at the same time, somebody talk about your family, your brain, there's something about anger that's like, you can't think. Like, we could sit here and have a conversation about somebody talk about your mom, somebody talk about your kids, and you're just like, you know what? That's not worth going to jail for. That's not worth, like, threatening your life. But when you're in the fucking moment, all of a sudden, the world goes red and you fucking disappear. You don't know how to react. You don't know what's going to come out.
And see, my whole thing with Raven, what I said when he toasted, I said, yo, the roast is a different from how you grew up in the hood roast.
The dozens.
And I told him, like, yo, we never talked about each other's mamas or deceased people. We didn't grow up on that.
Yeah.
But the political commercial brand is that way. So with his argument, I was saying, me being in a situation, in a position to have that option to go on there, would I do it? Not, remember, I told you personally, I wouldn't. Because it's commercial, so they can have whoever they want to come roast you. Now, if I'm organically being able to pick who I want to roast, then I would do it on that big platform.
Yeah.
Because I know these people aren't going to talk about what you just talked about. But on a bigger spectrum, if it's just with everybody, if I worked with professionally and that not intimately, I wouldn't sign up for that.
Right.
Because I know me, I got my feelings. I'm not finna let motherfuckers talk about that type of shit. But I know my close circle, they're not gonna cross that boundary. That's why I said, but that's what makes it more challenging for them to do that, because that's the way it's set up. They can't pick who's gonna be on it.
Right, before I go, what's your duos?
Oh, okay. My big ones would be the same thing. Kevin Hart, Cat Williams. Local comedians, I would like to see.
Yeah, local
comedians, I like to go see. Edit. Ruben and Lamar.
Come on, do I know Lamar?
Lamar Mitchell. Shout out to Lamar, man.
Shout out to Ruben, locked up. Locked up, baby.
That came with Hypno. Lamar that came with Hypno. Lamar Mitchell.
I think I know Lamar.
Yeah. Lamar that came with Hypno.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
I
would like to see him and Ruben.
You know what? I gotta say that would be a good fight. I've seen Ruben square up, and I've seen like Lamar about to beat up some young motherfucker for talking shit. Yeah. That would be that. And also, Ruben ain't got no neck. He's like real bulky and shit. You got.
I just seen a picture of the guy. So I'm gonna piggyback off what you said slightly. We can segue to the next one.
Is that going to the next one?
No. Yeah, I mean, I'll find a way to do it. So my thing is, like, I was watching that white chick do that fucking stand up. It was like a hilarious stand up. Some white chick. I can't remember her name. She's kind of funny. Nikki Glassford or some shit like that.
Okay, yeah, Nikki.
She made a joke about how someone said she looked like Larry Bird, and when everybody looked at their phone, they're like, "Oh shit, she does look like Larry Bird." That's a different type of a joke than going into the segue of like your best friend, as Raven said, R.P. to your wife, and your wife, being, however that occurred. I don't think that's something you should ever fucking talk about at all, especially as a homie. Like,
no, I wouldn't.
Why would you say?
But we was built different. We grew up.
But wait. You ever been like? I mean, if you ever had friends, like real fucking friends, and hung out with them after a funeral,
yeah,
that's the best thing in the fucking world, dude. Yeah. There's nothing better than hang out with, and they talk shit. Yeah. They talk inappropriate, horrible fucking shit.
They used to keep their mind off of the
That's a private thing.
Yeah.
And it's not 20.
But you can't be a stranger on the street saying
20
that
years
shit.
media publicized. Like 100 fucking million people laughing at the fact that your fucking significant other died. And sure, Underwood have to like play that shit off and laugh as a woman, but as a man, we come from the bro. You just cross the line. The me ain't talking about her husband, bro. And if that's my fault, no, that.
What you say again about it right now?
But if you sign up for it, you sign up.
Yeah,
for it. If you're gonna sit in the chair, it's on. You're I mean, and understanding the Hollywood game, how much of that, we're dealing with people with multi-million-dollar fucking contracts, getting paid ridiculous amounts of money, also having like creative control over what they say and what they don't say. But at the same time, it's like Kevin Hart is very aware of how easy it is to lose shit. You know what I mean? Like you say the wrong thing about a dollhouse and bashing people over the head. Next thing you know, they're trying to cancel you. People working under you, losing jobs. So it's like, how much of it is rehearsed? How much of it is approved? How much of it is like dude, go on, just bring it.
Yeah.
Because even the bad jokes, you see him there doing this. You know, you see him there doing this, and you just like, is he really thinking?
Trash.
Yeah, he's like,
Trash,
this is
I
a
gotta play
horrible
ball.
fucking idea.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna smile and nod my head like this.
That part.
Shout out, Kevin. I know what that is.
What you got? A1.
Okay.
The next one.
Yeah, we're gonna segue to the next topic. That's one of my favorite.
By the way, let me change my local comedians fight. Gabe Oliveras versus anybody. I just want to see somebody try to fight that fucking 450-pound motherfucker. Just
Big Gabe. Hey, shout out to Gabe. Gabe in the motherfucking gym with my brother over here, man. Listen, this is a true story. We'll leave it for closing out. What I've got to say, but no, go to the next topic, A1.
It's gonna be the music topic. We always talk about music on the side. Usually the icebreaker. Switch it up a little bit. Compton's favorite blood game. Made some comments about him being the best, and directly stated that he was talking to Kendrick and everybody else, saying he's the best rapper. Out of Compton. He is. Don't get on the beat. I fuck with him.
Ain't he been around for like 5 minutes?
The game.
Yeah.
Ain't been around since 50 Cent G Unit.
Yeah, and even 50 Cent, I'm like, ain't 50 Cent only been around for 5 minutes? Yeah, dude. Like, look at Dre and Easy and fucking M and all them were out. They're like, dude, we're getting fucking old, man.
Yeah.
Whenever somebody says Blueface, I'm like, Blue what? What the fuck is a Blueface? I don't know what this shit is.
So, are you familiar with Game's music at all?
Oh yeah, man, Game's fucking dope.
Game dope.
Game got some
Like
shit.
the dopest.
No.
Compton.
No.
So,
No, not even close.
Who's your
I'm a big Kendrick.
Kendrick?
better than Kendrick.
You're just like it's what he's saying. It's what he's saying. If you like, I understand that the game appeals to a certain demographic that feels where he's coming from, and his shit is tight. But Kendrick is making the world a better place. You know, that's like saying Pop. You know, we got Eminem because of Pop. You know, like everything leads to so. You know what we got because we got Jay-Z. You know, that kind of shit. Versus the game. You know what we got because of the game? I have no idea. We got Blueface. That was the next level. We got fucking 69 from fucking game. That's where the evolution went. Thank you very much, G Unit. You know, we went from 50 to G Unit to game to Blueface. Yeah.
Will you say that? Who you
Oh
say?
man, that's hilarious. That was funny.
Who you say? You say yeah? Who's your greatest?
Kendrick is dope as fuck. You know, I think Kendrick's cool. But on the West Coast aspect, I think it's arguable the game is hit that. You know what I'm saying? I think it's argumentative. I think we could have a conversation about it. People from both sides. Argumentative. But however, I do think Kendrick does put out more positive shit.
Well, he has a better. He may have a better approach image that you like.
Yeah.
So what the game was arguing, he said Kendrick is dope. I knew what he was gonna be. Kind of put my hand in. I don't got nothing to do with his success, but I did contribute on his upcoming music game. He said, but if we're talking just rapping bar for bar and continue to out. He said, no rapper can out rap me in Compton because I am going to continue to do it until I technically see blood. So he's saying that he's not saying I'm the greatest lyricist, but and have the greatest music that for you to digest. But he's saying if we're just, I hit play and we rapping for 10 minutes straight. Ain't nobody out rapping me in Compton. And I was like, or he had a mixtape out called 600 Bars, and he raps for 10 minutes with the beat changing.
Oh shit.
He literally did that. So he's 10 minutes.
Okay, I was not aware of that. I've never heard a
straight,
rapper.
Okay, the whole mixtape is It's 10 minutes and the beats is switching up and he's just rapping through them. He's not pausing.
You talking about the older one?
Oh,
600 miles and running?
No, 600 miles. It's called 600 to me.
600 miles and running.
600 miles, and he's just rapping off beats.
He picked that off 100 miles and running.
He's just rapping off the beats. No stopping. He just rapping. Crazy work.
I'm fucking with that. I ain't saying Kendrick ain't cold. I ain't saying Kendrick can't make a more
and we
commercialized.
seen Kendrick in ciphers in the beginning before he got big. We seen him in ciphers, but he can go. But like you said, can he do 10 minutes of that? Kendrick can do 3 minutes straight going crazy. Can he do 10 minutes? 10 minutes. That's
the dome.
Off the dome. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother league,
bro. Everything game touched on that freestyle and rapping shit, bro. That last album he dropped.
Yeah, he a freestyle king. He is a freestyle king. And that is to the argument, like you said, Raven. There's different catalogs of artists. Like I think a lot of fans are impressed when they see artists, for example, Lil Wayne and Jay-Z, that can freestyle albums, and people like this shit sounds like it was something written.
Yeah,
the artist behind the content freestyled this, and you're more impressed with that alone. That's just like, baby, you a comic, and you're a great comic writer as well. How if, let's say, you got fucked up on shrooms, everything under the sun, and freestyled a whole set of comics.
See, and that's the weird thing about that shit is every once in a while you get to touch the flow. Mm-hmm. You know, we've been on stage and we've been like, oh shit, you never capture it on camera. That moment you just fucking murder. Everybody has that. It's like consistency wise, you try to get that as much as possible. But on any given Sunday, anybody can win. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like how many times has he done? I'm not saying like just the idea of somebody rapping for 10 minutes and changing different beats and not fucking up and not having a weak verse. Yeah. That sounds amazing. Yeah. But it's like how many times could he do that? You know, like does he do that shit on a regular basis? Also, you're kind of trying, like you were saying, you're quantitating the different types of rap, the different, like whether it's sales, whether it's fans, whether it's style, whether it's lyrical content. There's so many different levels to it. I just know that once I heard Reincarnated, and I heard the words. Like I had listened to this song for years, and then I heard what he was saying, and I was like, Jesus. Fuck, this is it. This is it.
Ain't shit else. I'm sold.
I'm like, Pac came back.
He went crazy, bro. And I'm just like a diehard Drake fan in a sense, but I fuck with Kendrick super tough, bro. Like I think that he's one of the best to fucking do that shit of this generation. He be going crazy.
I can't stand Drake.
I think.
Did y'all hear this shit? Look at this. Y'all see this yellow ass nigga there?
I can't
don't
stand
like Drake.
This nigga just
y'all got some type of ancestry, some type of genetic relation, nigga.
He just saying he don't like Drake. I'm the darkest nigga in the room, but I love Drake.
Hey, you know that
this nigga.
Like it's still going on. You know how there was a period of time where you couldn't turn on the radio and not hear fucking Drake?
Yes.
You know how like, dude, you just get a song shoved down. How much of my playlist?
Yes.
Fucking Drake over and hearing that voice.
That's how great. That's how great he is. He just.
What was it? Marvin's Closet. Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room was dope as fuck. You know how much I have to hear you to think Marvin Room is some fucking bullshit. I'm like,
did that to you. He did that to you.
He was doing drills to Marvin's Room.
Yeah, that was fucking great. That's just show you how intoxicating his music.
I get what he's saying. When
it.
A song just gets stuff on your scope, the same way these niggas doing that.
It's like Doja Cat. I used to love Doja Cat until I hear her every fucking day, every fucking place.
That's what they did to Not Like Us, because that's what I feel like they did.
Yeah, they did. They ruined that song. That Super Bowl ruined that fucking song, dude.
You guys fucking ruined it.
Yeah, Mustard. Remember when Mustard was the greatest thing in the world? Scream, Mustard! It was like, and now you're just like, fuck, Skip.
He ain't really had a hit since that, huh?
Yeah.
Gosh, thanks. Damn. Where they at? Damn, where they at? Damn. He doesn't know because he hasn't seen the videos, man.
Mama, never posted a single. Damn.
Where you at? He dissed ASAP Rocky.
Oh shit! Let me stop.
I mean, I'm sorry. Since we're doing, I want to
Oh, tell him.
He made it. So the new album he called Iceman. He's dissing like a lot of people he dissed.
Uh-huh.
They're like telling me back on the shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And one of the songs we're speaking about referencing, he's talking about how one rapper's wife who was pregnant with his third or fourth child didn't post the album at all to give him any more visibility. She's also like a high thing, like a
Rihanna.
artist.
So Rihanna, we know Rihanna. She's a billionaire. Her dad.
She didn't post his album.
She didn't post ASAP Rocky's album at all.
Like,
No, not husband, just baby dad. They're not.
They get married.
Until they get
soon
married.
to be husband. Allegedly. Soon to be husband.
Yeah.
I heard one.
Ass nigga.
Anyhow, he did some shit. I'm gonna say your baby mama ain't supposed to single damn. Where she at? You know, where she at? And it just made him look good. And
That's hilarious.
And in the beginning, he tells the story on how Rihanna begged him to move to LA, and he said, "I couldn't leave the homies. I gotta stay here to stick it out with you." Right? And this is why the song came out, because I still got love for you. Right? You know, but hey, your baby mama never posted single. Damn, where she at? Damn, where she at? Yeah, because we all remember Drake had history with Rihanna before
Yeah.
ASAP and whatnot. So he's telling the story how she allegedly asked him like to move to LA before she. And he was like, "Nah, I can't leave Toronto. They need me. Woo, just stick it out with me here." And she wasn't going. And then now she gets with ASAP. So he's poking at it like, well, she accepted second chances because I didn't want to apply, but he was all for
What
it.
would you do if Rihanna asked you that shit? Would you be like, Glendale needs me?
Well,
Phoenix needs me.
Milwaukee.
I can't
The 313 needs me.
I can't leave 602.
So, in case no one, the next topic is obviously about Drake and him being like potentially the GOAT from conversations, topics, streams, musical pinnacles being reached, the fucking works, right? So it's like with this new drop of these 3 albums, he gets out of a UMG deal allegedly. He potentially can be the most highest paid artist ever.
Oh, that's why he dropped 3 albums to get out from the D. Oh, wow, that's ingenious. That's
Also, did you know that Drake and Kendrick Lamar are both signed to UMG?
nah.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. So the Michael Jackson thing, Bowden was talking about this. I don't want to take the light off you. You weren't going to say it. So if you don't mind,
go ahead,
This is Bowden's scheming.
This is my scheme.
My word,
like that.
right?
I didn't think about
So
it.
the Iceman cover is Drake cover of his album is Iceman. It has Michael Jackson really. So Bowden's analogy is, hey, Michael Jackson was called a pedophile. He was trying to what are they calling Drake a pedophile? His own label called him a pedophile. What's happening to Drake? His own label mate is calling him a pedophile.
Yeah.
He was one song away from taking Mike's spot from like what number one in the history of fucking number one.
The album is because he's one hit away from being the top number one artist with number one hits. He's
Really?
He's one hit away from passing.
I think he got it. I think he got it.
Michael Jackson.
So that's the point, my nigga.
That's the point.
That's the point, dude.
So look, so the analogy is he's paying homage to Mike because I'm putting it past you as the GOAT. Michael Jackson was the most pop star artist, right?
He's like, give it up.
That could be an angle.
This happened with Michael Jackson.
Alleged.
Remember, this was what Michael Jackson went through when he was trying to buy his ownership from Sony. That's when the pedophile allegation came out when he was in the same position trying to get his rights by Sony.
So I know UMG is Sony as well.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah.
Raven probably doesn't know.
Yeah, so he's in the same position that he is in. The difference is it's just in a rap music catalog.
Yeah.
Because Drake is considered the number one pop rap. He's the number one rapper because he's international, correct?
Yeah.
So he was in a position where he's trying to get his new contract through Sony. And then all of a sudden, everything happened with the beef with Kendrick and Drake while he's in the middle of negotiating his new contract. So how you know it's conspiracy is you got two artists on the same label, but one guy brings out something that can help us to deteriorate this man's character because he's worth what he's asking for, but we don't want to give it to him. So we're gonna push whatever the rap beef is because we both as friends, we have all heard artists. We've never in history heard a rapper get a Grammy Award for a beef rap.
Yeah.
You've never heard a beef diss rap played at a Super Bowl.
Yeah, but it does sell albums.
Well, guess what?
Like that, they've
No,
been
no,
doing
but
this.
guess what?
I
don't know. We know that, but we're saying the argument is the machine pushed your bullshit to get over, bro. And it's on an allegation of someone's sex. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of people saying, "Oh, if I was you, I would just suck it up and just rap." I was like, "There's broke niggas out here in the street. If somebody called you a pedophile, you going on it.
Yeah.
You want to deter your fucking name. This ain't got nothing to do with no beefing. It's about you assassinating my character."
So, side note to piggyback and segue off that slightly. Just because I don't agree with all that shit with the rap, don't mean that I'm not understanding that he's not from where we from and grew up how we necessarily grew up and shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit he's talking about, how niggas say he's faking, he's fighting characters, and he's mimicking and all that shit. Those things can be debated and are more so arguable than what I'm saying. This was like an agenda that was driven and it was pushed. And now that he's out of that fucking deal, he's potentially about to be the most highest paid independent artist. He's like they're looking at like $1 billion deal. This is what they're saying. And all he'll worth $1 billion, bro. Motherfucker trying to play you. Like I ain't worth $1 billion. That's like motherfucker trying to lowball LeBron and get LeBron the veteran minimum. Like that ain't fucking LeBron dropping the same numbers he's been dropping since 20 years ago, bro. That part. Fuck out of here, bro. So it's Drake, the modern day GOAT, the modern day Michael Jackson.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but at the same time, I can't stand his voice. I've heard it too much. I've heard it too much. It just.
I can't stand this.
I can't argue it. I can't argue what he's saying, bro. See, I can't argue it because when that fucking Not Like Us drop, bro, I like the fucking song, but they played it so much.
They played it so much.
See motherfuckers everywhere. Every fucking homeless person in Tent City was fucking dancing and Not Like Us.
Last name ever, first name greatest. I'm just like, dude, I can't hear any of this shit anymore. I can't listen to Kendrick's Not Like Us anymore. I'm just like, dude.
I've never seen people so excited to want to call someone a pedophile as a theme song. That was fucking diabolical. That's diabolic as fuck in 2026. We're singing theme songs for sexual allegations. Kids, in all.
I'm not gonna never take nothing from Kendrick. He's a fucking dope ass rapper. I think he's a great dude.
Machine.
On his music,
Machine.
He does promote a better caricature or profile than most rappers.
He didn't for that Not Like Us.
I should say. Yeah,
that was bad.
Fuck him up.
That was.
Raven says no. I kind of say yes. I would say yes. You say yes as well about it.
You said again, the what now?
Great. Kind of like the modern day GOAT, right?
Oh, he's kind of like the modern day GOAT because he's the top artist in rap, just like Michael Jackson was the top pop artist in music.
I'm not seeing. And when we make these statements, people think we're putting them in the same.
We're not talking about.
I'm not putting them in the same.
We're not even talking about like Speech said. We're not even talking about what you've done on the business side. We're looking at your catalog, how you've been that consistent, mesmerized, and still be able to be on the charts. Because as a rapper, that was the biggest challenge: staying consistent that long, relevant, and still making mass income, not just the bare minimum. Still being able to gravitate and grab people that want to see
film, comedy.
That's an art.
Not in that line.
And that's why Speech emphasized that, because he said there's a lot of great, probably better rapping, but who's been that most consistent?
I ain't gonna agree with that either.
No, I'm just saying, just the most consistent rapper that's been successful on all levels. We haven't seen any rapper for 15 years. And he broke it down with Jay. He said Jay-Z is a billionaire, but more people don't look at Jay-Z because of rap. More people look at him as being a great businessman. We're just talking about for music, rapping. Drake has business venues too, but you don't know him for that. You know him for being consistent with dropping tracks.
He surpassed them on the iconic scale, the icon element of music, not the icon aspect of existence of who they may be. I just need music as of right now. There's people who don't listen to Jay. We fuck with Jay because our age bracket, bro. Motherfuckers in our age bracket and these younger age brackets fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? On a higher scale of population. Like, mainly out. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I mean, that nigga ain't great though. Not at all. Niggas now. Still great. We got one more topic. Wrap it up.
This is what I'm looking for.
We're gonna get a little
This
gloom here. Let's see.
Gloomy like a motherfucker.
Gloomy in a sunny state.
Arizona's so dark.
What's that? Right, Arizona dark as fuck. Niggas don't know, but the niggas that back at the crib in Chicago and shit looking at these things. Why you used to look like nigga? This shit getting crazy.
Tell them what's going on.
Man, I walked in and they was just talking about people cutting off hands and
Yeah. So there's a story out here about a guy. I don't want to drop names. I think it was also on the news. So I'm gonna just give a brief description. Dude, two guys and a girl. This guy is with his friend. This guy hits his girlfriend and has a physical altercation with his lady. His best friend says, "Hey, I don't like the fact that you hit women or you did that. I want to fight you." He says, "I really want to fight you." Shit happens. Long story short, this guy fucking cuts his hands off and his head. Best friend kills his best friend for hitting his woman. There's more. He gets the girlfriend of the deceased boyfriend, which is his now dead best friend, makes her shower and get rid of the body. He's in jail now, obviously. What drives these people to do these crazy ass things?
They had to be fucking. They had to be. There has to be more than the story. Because realize this is the story that the news got a hold of. Therefore, the only witness to the crime there is the guy. So he's telling them what he wants to convey happened. And anybody who's ever gotten to any shit before knows that you have a narrative of the story, especially if you get caught in the middle of the shit. You're just like, hey, man, don't say nothing. We was here. This is what happened. It's like nobody's going to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to give you 100% truth of what actually happened. But being friends with somebody for a very long time and chopping a motherfucker up, I have to assume like there was something going on behind the curtains.
I don't know if they were
because that's extreme.
best friends. I kind of want to make it off that.
Could you just imagine that? You see somebody, like I've seen people get hit in the street, and I'm like, that's their business and whatnot. But you ever see somebody get hit in the street and somebody's like, you know what? I need to go be Batman and chop that motherfucker up over there.
That nigga don't need to walk.
That never needs to, you don't hit women. God damn. And dude, he's existed in this world for so long, and he's never chopped up anybody before for hitting a woman. What the fuck is that?
You, man.
I need my own voice talking back to me.
You, man.
I'm like, fuck. Was this the first? What if it gets deeper? What if it was some traumatic shit he had happen when he was a kid, and he saw his mom getting beat by a man, and it's been building up in him since he was a small child, and this is the real reason. And somehow he was charming enough to talk to girlfriend. She's like, you know what? He was beating on you anyway, baby. You don't need him, girl. Come help me clean up this body. Yeah. That seems like, and there's adrenaline.
A lot of adrenaline. So I looked it up on AI overview, right? 32-year-old Arizona man Christopher E. Banks is arrested for beheading his friend after the victim got into a physical altercation with his girlfriend in front of said suspect. The victim asked E. Banks over help with rent money and allegedly told the victim to fight an actual man, which sparked a deadly hatchet attack. The suspect then forced the victim's girlfriend to help clean up the crime scene at knife and at gunpoint.
Oh, okay. So they must have got that story from the girl.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did something.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah. That guy had some fucking issues or some shit.
But my thing is, bro, how the fuck you that close to the motherfucker gang and you can't see the
Yeah, I mean that's
This nigga might chop my head off if I muff this bitch one more time.
man. Everybody, I'm just assuming by the complexion of our skin tone, everybody has been in a room with somebody who's obviously a killer, and there is an energy you fucking feel, and you don't make it a priority to hang out with motherfuckers like that. You're like, you know what? Yeah, you my boy or whatever, but I know that you are not somebody I want to frequent the area around because you might fucking. You know how many girls I hang out with that I don't take to bars because I know they get drunk and get into a fight? Right. How you not seeing motherfucker gonna chop you up? Your peripheral.
See this like this guy might be crazy, but a motherfucker snapped though. You heard, and he could have snapped, gang. You heard, like. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true, man. Because I mean, dude, you live long enough, these brains start doing weird shit when you get older. Different things, like man, I've had like 3 friends this last 5 years just lose their mind, and nobody knows what happened to them. The doctors don't fucking know. These are like kids. These are like in their 20s and shit. Wow. They don't know if it's drugs. And I've been like, you get old enough and you start hearing these things. People like all of a sudden would just like their brain just snaps, not because of drugs, but just because something, you know, just like getting sick or getting like shit can happen in your brain.
This shit that America is polluting us with.
That too. Yep.
Ingredient in that recipe, bro. Like the food we eat, all this shit.
They got everybody on meds and medication.
Medication. Absolutely.
So I mean, who knows? And then you add in trauma. Just add in trauma. Like, what kind of trauma makes somebody like, dude? Have you ever had to make a pot roast and had to chop up meat? Imagine taking the effort of, you know what? I've just murdered this person. Now I gotta chop up heads. That's that's hey, hold this, man. Hold his body. Keep moving, bitch.
What the fuck? Hold his shoulders, Raven. Don't move.
And the whole time the girl's taking a shower and she's hearing this whack. I used to fuck that.
Wow.
Whack.
Oh, shout out to B Cross, man. What up, y'all? You said what's good, y'all? What's up, bro? I had to fix the audio a little bit. That's why I was hearing that static. I was doing an adjustment. That's all. Seahawks.
But you know what's crazy, man? So you tell me about this as I walk in, and I Google on the fucking phone, cut off hand. Arizona. I swear to God, it popped up, but 20 other ones popped up, all the different ones. Somebody missed a birthday party, a surprise birthday party, and the bitch got killed, got decapitated. You put decapitated Arizona and hands and a list of they are just chopping motherfuckers up in Arizona, and I never, you know, we have the fucking the highest the serial killer who killed the most people is black. From Arizona. We have the most serial killers. We have 8 fucking serial killers out of 10, I think. It's a ridiculous number.
Wow. And you niggas give me shit about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer ain't got shit on Arizona.
Jeffrey Dahmer ain't got shit on Arizona.
Niggas give me problems about Milwaukee with Jeffrey Dahmer, but it keeps me out of a lot of ass weapons too. I'll go ahead.
Dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
But this is wild, man. There's like multiple stories. Like for some reason, people in Arizona have something with cutting up motherfuckers. Like, I don't know what it is. Something in the water.
Well, they weren't storing them and fucking eating them like delicacies.
No, we do not. We
to the point you can smell it when you're inviting your gay lovers in your fucking apartment. Like, ain't got air freshener in here, you fucking weirdo. You're weird, bro.
I don't know, man. Some of them side taco stands, sometimes that carne asada it tastes delicious. you never know, man.
Hope it wasn't no human. It probably was bad quality meat. Come on, fucking definitely dying.
It would definitely be Filiberto's.
So many Bertos I have.
That's the blade meat. That's the blade meat.
And the blade it's the beauty and the beast, bro. You will see some of the ugliest and darkest shit, but you will see one of the prettiest, most beautiful sluts in your life.
Dude, I didn't know that shit was real. I swear, man, I'm
insane, bro.
I'm
like,
almost
on a music video, right? When I was at the crib, I used to watch music video. I still do. A bitch on a music video, bro. You will see her on a blade. No exaggeration. Like she looked just like that girl, bro. But she going for $44.
With a side of herpes.
Herpes and a circle case large Sprite.
Dude, I'm almost 50 years old. I just found out about this the other day. I never knew prostitutes was real until one day my boy took me on a drive and he's like, look to the side. And I was like, oh shit, look, there's one. Oh shit, there's another one. Oh, that one has less clothes. It was like a fucking nature program.
Crikey.
I was like, crikey.
Crikey, it's a prostitute.
They come out at night.
Corner, Mike. Look at them in their little skirts. Their tits are out, Mike. And heels.
And then you see a cop. You see a cop arresting a bunch of them. I'm like, oh, this shit is real.
When we stayed over there, bro, we stayed on the place. For a minute. We had shit going on. I used to watch them motherfuckers, bro. Watch them bitches. There ain't no bullshit. I am not kidding. The police will watch them hoes, man, from afar. They won't arrest nobody. Won't do shit. They'll laugh.
Yeah, that's a lot of paperwork. You arrest one person, you're tied up 4 hours doing fucking paperwork on a fucking prostitute and whatnot. And I just gotta say, that is such a beautiful thing to exist in the world, that women that are broke, that don't have money, can go to someplace and safely sell their pussy. That is fucking beautiful. Bravo, ladies. I just want you to know we appreciate you. Keep on selling that pussy.
They ain't gonna sell it to Bowden.
And they don't discriminate either.
No, they
They're
do.
ugly.
You can be ugly. You're no, I'm serious. We're all driving the car, pull up, same get up, same car. Bowden's definitely not gonna get it. I might get it. I'm not. You're definitely gonna get it because they don't go to black men. I'm not bullshit.
They see me, they go,
I'm bullshit.
he
dog.
black, and walk right
I should be hanging out that bitch like Buffalo and Nemo with a money arm. That's gonna be the only way the bitch gonna come. Watch them like run from black people. They run the Mexicans in cars.
Dude, I just thought about that for a second because you know when I sell comic books at conventions and whatnot, I'll sit there and people will come up and they'll ask me about the book and I'll tell them the story and they'll be like, yeah, you should check it out, and then they'll just walk away and not buy it. Can you imagine being a hot girl and somebody just stops and they look and they're just like, yeah. It's like it's not worth
so bad.
How much? It's like it's only $200. Nah. Not worth it. And then fucking Becky across the street is selling her pussy for $400 and not having a problem. It's like, what Becky got that I don't got? Right. Fuck that bitch. I'll drop a dime on that fucking white asshole. Take it on the fucking dick.
Drop a dime on her ass. Eat a banana.
Oh man. We gonna
We're gonna wrap it up.
Go ahead, Raven. Shout out, man. What you got going on?
Next week, got a show. Follow me on Facebook, The Raven Gregory. That's the easiest way to find out. But yeah, I got a show next week at a place. I don't know the name of it because I don't keep track of my shows until the day before I perform. And then I got Funniest Comedian in the Valley next month. I hope everybody who sees this comes out and supports because that's how we win and get to go to China and serve as a horrible example of the American culture over there. Because I would love to perform in China.
What you got, A1?
All white party tonight.
Woo woo.
Part of the team. I'm on my boot.
Oh,
hallelujah.
Show him the foot, man. Raise your foot up. Look, that motherfucker on,
y'all
man.
See, I told a couple months ago, y'all see a whole foot. Birthday coming up, 41st year, you know. We living life growing, man, and I'm happy. I feel joy.
Oh, and before I forget, man, I've been meaning to tell you this for the longest time. Congratulations, D. Bowden. I see the red balloon pop shit. I see you got a movie out. This nigga's acting in plays now, like getting ready to go to Broadway and shit. He's starting to appeal to the LGBTQ. He's like wearing those tight white man, you've been doing it, man. It's crazy. I like every once in a while I have to remember like the great things in life happen during the quiet moments that nobody fucking sees. It's like those little moments of, hey, I'm gonna go and be on the fucking pop the balloon shit. Now I'm making a movie with hot bitches. Yeah. D Bowden, shout out, man. Keep going.
He came from DL Bowden. All these hoes going.
Hey, he was just hosting the open mic at the dive bar. Hey, now this nigga's on TV.
Right.
Man, shout out to everybody listening, tuning in. Shout out to my guest, my brother Raven, my co-host A1, man. Shout out to the other clique in here, Richie Grant, Prondo out there doing stuff on the land, man. Shout out to the brothers OBFC, man. Sky Harbor. My boy Corn Dog as well. Brother Bala. Yeah, all white party tonight. I'm in the show. It's gonna be a great turnout. We in the building.
Get dripped out.
Peace and blessings, and you know what I mean. We out.
That's a Drake song. That's a Drake song. I love that album.